It's a fun one. I'm excited to jump in, kind of hear a little bit about how that's been working for you and kind of what your thoughts are and what questions you have along the way to kind of talk through this process of really managing our pipeline and understanding how and when to follow up with contacts and things like that.
Well, definitely. And that is something I've been working on, like you said, too. And it's like, it's been overwhelming. I've been kind of like, how do I organize who, where? I think that's my biggest thing just off the bat is just trying to organize people depending on if they're, say, a, like a direct client, a sponsor, any of those categories. How would you start like building the structure of an organizational tool for that?
Mm. I mean, I'm always going to recommend using some sort of CRM or client management relationship tool. That being said, because I know there's a ton of them out there on the market that can be used, can be leveraged, it doesn't mean that you necessarily have to, especially if you're earlier on in business and you're starting this process. Something as simple as an Excel workbook or Google Sheets or something like that can be used for this, depending on the volume that you have. The intention is, am I capturing the data that I need to, and am I setting some sort of tag or categorization for those that I'm meeting so that I know what to do next, right? So you had mentioned strategic partners versus clients versus like even prospects. Customers, clients should always be tagged as customers or clients because that way, as you grow and you do more marketing and things like that, you don't want to be sending them necessarily marketing messages to make them become a client when they're already a client. They need a different type of messaging. Same thing with strategic partners. They may not need the same type of marketing material as your prospects do. So that's kind of the first thing. Is like just generating some sort of separation between those, and that can be done as simply as in Excel, where you have like name, contact information, and then like category. You know, are they a drop down or just a field that you fill in that's either strategic partner or client or prospect or XYZ, right? It can be that simple to get it started. And then as you get into some of the more sophisticated tools, CRMs, things like that, then there's a lot more that we can start to do from developing out what that looks like, how to follow up it, and things of that nature.
Oh, definitely. The tagging makes a lot of sense too, because then you can kind of like when you're looking at sending out a newsletter or any additional marketing just to keep everybody organized and in their right place.